Hello, YouTube. We're doing some more MSI VoD reviews. I did not a VoD review yesterday because we're going to do two today. It is going to be day 4 in the afternoon and day 5 in the evening before we start off with the main bracket stage. I gotta be honest, I actually don't know who plays tonight. I think it's... let me check that real quick. This is some live looking on live streaming. It is TLTES tonight. So we're definitely staying up for that, as I am anyway. It gets an hour later in the push. Anyway, this is only PSG made it through in these games. But out of respect to CB Law, I'm going to watch their downfall. So we're going to maybe go through that a little bit quicker. But it's our day 4 VoD review, so let's get into it. Okay. Maybe we learn something about the tournament, you know? Here we go. Jungle bands towards Jose. No Senna, no Vi, no Azir for Maple. That makes some sense to me. We have Varus and then Talia Wukong. So I'd say a pretty inferior combo for Talia, but we have an ability to combo. Kalista Maokai with a Nico. That's likely going support. So we take out TF and Trist. Just being a matchup that's very playable in the Talia. And having the Maokai, I like. TF as well. Because we want to play Udyr. And then we blind Galio, which is bold. Blinding Galio is very bold. And then we don't have an AD champ for this, so... I guess I was a little bit surprised, like it wasn't Jace or mid Cassante coming out. I guess it was mid Cassante, like they have no damage, but... This could have been... I mean, we can unironically put Renekton mid in the Galio, by the way. Like, we could have found Aatrox here. By the way, the double magic damage isn't too bad. Maokai's going tank these days anyway, and Wukong stacks off armor. It's nice for Galio and Udyr, though, and that's being a problem in this game. This is, of course, PSG, who we still see in main stage, so... We'll talk about those games later. I really hate how all the fans are shown on the minimap. Because minimap matters so much in level 1, so I've complained about this a lot on the stream, but... I get not everyone's watching like a degen like me. They just see the bot lane start walking top and start complaining. Yes, of course, it is Galio's support. There's a rumor that Galio's triple flex right now, by the way. We haven't really seen it. Alright, so we forced Maokai down, and Wukong gets three camps now. I mean, I think Straw is really lazy here. Renekton level 1 sucks ass. So, like, by not playing good defense up here, where Talia level 1 is quite good, and trying to start here, I think this is incredibly greedy. And really nice from PSG. Like, we just get 3 quadrant now. There was no attempt at an invade on the other side, because even when they had a ward down. Because the bot lane's going to walk in with the wave, which they don't want to show. But they aren't lane swapping. It's weird. It's really weird. Also, Zothfi queued this wave, which is bad. There's actually an opportunity for PSG to freeze this and, like, super stack it. But he's spotted now going mid. That ward is incredibly valuable in the lane swap meta. It spots... jungle start, it can spot top lane roam to mid early on. I want to see top laner start playing around it. And then we dive bot with Renekton. I know that Udyr ends up going down. The fact that Udyr is level 3 to Renekton's level 1 already ends the game for Renekton. Like, and then he just instantly TPs back. So this was super bad for his straw. And, I mean, well managed from PSG. I think Udyr, uniquely in these scenarios, is quite good in the in-swap meta. And then Renekton TP's top. So now Udyr gets to go up there and has a huge experience lead. He's level 4. It's adjusting level 3. And he gets most of this wave. So it's doomed. Like, top lane's actually over. This Renekton hates his life for the rest of the game. So this lane swap for PSG, incredibly successful. Not to mention that Wukong got 3 quadrants. So I think the level 1 from his straw was like actually game losing. The level 1 into the bot dive, this game for me is like pretty over in PSG's favor already. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. I don't. Maple has a trinket, so I think he's going for Raptor Ward here. But he has Woody coming to him, so I think he should just play this wave and then use Woody to get that ward down in the next wave. So I think Maple tried to go for that ward a wave too early. I understand wanting to hover there. Just hover in river. You can protect in river as Talia. Just cover the entrance. You don't have to get the info. You just have to cover the entrance. It's interesting. I've been seeing a lot of discipline. Oh my god. I think Junjia queued a minion here. Oh. Hold on. Oh, no, he queued him. It's just Q health came in. Okay, never mind. Oh, Renekton just hates his life. I really like this shift by PSG, by the way. Because they got this bot wave in, and then they shifted their bot lane up for this, so they get to catch mid, and then they can go back and catch bot. Now they're going to get cut off for this, but I still think it's quite good. And Udyr's about to ding 8 off this wave. No, he didn't even ding 8. That's right, we just see Udyr absolutely run down Renekton now. Sheen on Udyr Pog. I mean, both solo lanes are doomed, so we're trying to play around bot, I guess. Like, we have a way with Nico, right? But he's able to get out, though. Really nice. We have beams come in. I mean, I guess we threw everything on Ackerman. Like, we probably could save that as Betty. But you are trading up if you trade Chain of Corruptions for Fate's Call. I think keeping the game at a neutral state for PSG is very favorable to them, given what their map looks like. We do have to break the ASOL. We haven't really talked about that, but I mean, look at top lane. And yeah, so he is still stronger right now. We're able to. I mean, Betty's team is topside here. So I think Betty just gets a little bit lazy in positioning. I don't know why we're positioning up like that. I really don't. So he gets one tap. But still, the objective does go over to PSG. No, Astral forces him off. Nice. Good job, Astral. I think Betty, pretty big oops from Betty. You see Yawn interview? He seems confident on beating TES. I have not. We're going to watch some TL content after this day of VoD reviews. How about that? Or tonight. We'll see. All right, so Udyr is top in, like, really deep. And then, like, whenever Udyr wants to shift down, he can. He's going to base and threaten a TP, though. And Cody just dies. I mean, Maple is seen right here. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. In the jungle, I said top 3-0s. I think it could be closer. Like, top is not a perfect team. They will present opportunities because they take risk. But Jackie Love is just way too fucking good. I think, like, and that's nothing against... I actually just think Jackie Love's on another level. So, I hope it's, like, a close 3-0. Which, I mean, sounds weird, but I think the TL, like, they have good fundamentals. I just hope they're able to show those. I really like this all for Maple. I think it makes the fight, like, it really puts Asol in a weird spot where he can't W over the wall, and they simply just use that to take health bars and then get this. And the waves are so good. Like, Astral just is completely ignoring their sides. It's like, by stalling this map state and keeping them here, then bot wave's going to crash. And they get a TP out. So, like, now sides are just on absolute fucking fire. And Renekton, like, they can't get over there because Maple's is really small for Maple, but they have double control wards to get this bot lane in. No one's hitting bot. It's really good. They're going to bring out old Skarn to beat Jackie Love. I don't think their scrims could have been worse from last Worlds. But that's good. I think they have very good fundamentals. I hope individually they don't get blown out of the water so they can show their mid-game fundamentals. I also, like, I don't think top is terrible in mid-game by any means. I think they're fine. It's just that Tien, like, Tien has games where he's Thanos and has games where it's like, what are we doing? Top's not a perfect team. They're a very talented team, but they will take risks. It's part of what makes them decent, but they will take risk. And I'm hoping that TL, like, can play map well enough to actually get there and beat them. That's 4K gold lead for PSG. I think that outside of ASOL, they do kind of outscale. Like, Maokai's nice, but... Hi. I think they're fine. I thought Galio was an interesting pick this game. I actually don't think it's that terrible. Like, you have ways to buffer. And it's a couple melees that have to go in. You can combo with Wukong. Thought it was an interesting angle for Galio. Into the Nico lane, uniquely too, you have the shield, so the poke is mitigated, which is one of the big strengths of Nico. And you're still a tank, so I kind of like the pick here from Woody. Yeah, just getting choked out of drag. Really nice from PSG. Like, they're here early, so Betty just gets... Oh, man. Betty gets to sit and fog. They have bot in so deep. Maple has a really good angle, too. This is what I like from my Talias. Go play away and wall them off to get big wall angles for your team, right? I guess wall's not even fantastic, but it does force Ackerman the base. That's all they need. And then Galliot comes in to defend against Nico. And that's big Nico tool earned. And then Udyr gets like the most efficient Udyr R I think I've ever seen. Look at the Udyr R. It's chunking everyone. And that's it. That's the early game. G2 have a chance versus T1? I think that the gap between G2 and T1 is bigger than Top and Team Liquid. And that I think T1's really fucking good. I also think the T1 matches up pretty well in the G2 in the sense that T1 they're going to play out 3 lanes. And I think that G2, if 1 or 2 of their plays don't work, because for me, G2's at their best when they are being creative and overloading. I think that if 1 or 2 plays don't work, then T1 just out-econs them. Stylistically. I think T1 is a really, really good team at playing out 3 lanes. I mean, is there anything to even talk about here? Like, we just got absolutely fisted. Udyr's chunked at half. Asol and, like, the deep... Yeah, Asol just gets split. Like, Asol is your DPS here, because it's the Lethality Callista. So when the Lethality Callista gets jumped on, it's just Ogre. TP coming in. It's late. Jinjia retreating back here, I think, was nice. Like, he really needed to. They still buy so much space, and Udyr just wins more of attrition. It's a big ult, but it's tanked. And Udyr is unkillable if he's not around the A-Soul. I think that's one thing that I've really noticed. Like, I think top lane's really powerful this tournament. Because I think XP and lane swap scenarios is so important, but also so many ADs are going lethality. And if you're a Udyr going up against a lethality Kalista, your only threat this game is A-Soul. So if you can have a fight like this one where A-Soul's not around, the game's over. Like, Junjia just buys space for Udyr against A-Soul, and then Cody sends it, like, Cody fucking sells it. He's got to actually focus Udyr. If he keeps Udyr out, that's the only chance they have. But it's not the case, and then the game just falls apart. I mean, the game's already fallen apart, but, you know, the fight falls apart, I should say. What's up, Nightmare? Not bad. We're going to go over this day, probably watch some TL content. I got Hotline League tonight. And then I'm going to VoD review more later. We'll see how the schedule goes, though. I really want to work out outside. That's the big thing. I don't want to run inside. I'm going to get some air. T1 fine, Fnatic TS myself. Okay. Haven't done this one. Yeah, I went through those the other day. So one thing I've noticed with Fnatic, and I talked about it on the jungle recording, but they're taking a lot of fights or comps where they're able to stretch sides. Like Camille LeBlanc, Talia TF, even Zach Talia, right? Like it's a lot of ability to cheat tempo and like actually stretch sides. That's definitely something I'm looking for from them in the next stage. I think they're okay at using it. Need Human Oscar to be ahead. Yeah, for sure. Yep, I agree. But at least it gives them, like, even if they aren't ahead, they do have ways to actually, like, cheat plays in mid-game with comps like that. So I think them committing to skirmishing actually does fit the strength of that team quite well. So I at least appreciate them committing to a style. I think that might help them. All right, game 2. Yeah, they don't need perfect macro to play that for sure. And that can get you a lot of teams off guard with timers. So we have first pick. Then we have Varus Ahri. That's a fine response. Kasante's in, so we take topside here as a straw. More Kong. I mean, Ahri Kong is like really good at attacking this one, ironically. I think this is actually like an okay answer / solution in the Talia. Yeah, I actually am kind of a fan of this. It's been a while since we've seen, like, we aren't seeing as much Kong. Kong needs items. That's the issue with Wukong. Yeah, he needs items now. It's not like Divine Sunder in 6, like you're just Thanos, right? So I think that's why we're seeing less of him. But stylistically, I think that what the Champions kit brings, it's nice. Then we pick Xayah Rakan into Kong, which I find very curious, because my issue here is, yes, we have Xayah Rakan, but our Xayah is going to be really threatened in terms of range. So for me, this is an angle where something like Lucian Nami unironically gets a lot better, but I don't think Snaker and Astral plays that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't like this pick at all. So, this is going to be a tough game. We're going to have a lot of side pressure here from PSG with the TF and the Ahri. I don't love Varus Renata as a combo, but Renata is really good into this, I will say. I think that if it's Varus Renata, it needs to be on-hit Varus. But I think Poke Varus has quite a bit of value. Because we do have, it's the... Oh, it is. Okay, it is on-hit Varus. Okay, nice. Okay, we hide a ward that we dropped. It's not bad. Yeah, you can go on hit for Cassante. That helps, but you also already have TF. I think that the poke, like you would really get to threaten the Xayah. This poke Varus and the Xayah is really tough for Xayah to play. Regardless, though, on hit, does kind of ensure they outscale. So, and like I said, with the Renata, I like that a lot better. That's a really nice chunk on the Cody. It makes this game really hard. That's nice cheats from PSG. I think it's lanes straight up. And I mean, the scouting they did here is, I guess they're really trying to protect for an invade on the Wukong, which I respect. I think that Xin early levels into Wukong definitely can find something, especially with lethal tempo. Ari's getting shoved in regardless, though, and Maple still get a lot, so it's actually not that bad. Yeah. Wow. Maple got perfect CS, starting charm. Unlucky. I think Cody might have been able to play that wave slower to like actually take chunks. And we do have Xin going for bot invade, which I think is needed this game. But Cody's no flash now, and so he just dies. Ha! Oh, then Xin can't stay. Oh, it's a fucking disaster. It's an absolute disaster. I mean, really nice game plan from PSG. Yeah. That's a disaster. Oh. Man, I know Cody comes hype from a straw. Oh my god, they get to rinse and repeat now because they didn't get Ari Flash. Okay. Well, this game is really hard. Yeah, it's really well done by PSG. I do like PSG. I like Maple. I mean, I think Maple like is really nice at playing fast with tempo. Maple Junjia, like this for me is the strength of this team. And giving them a flash like that, I mean, this is punish very textbook. Junjia puts up a huge scoreline this game, and that makes sense to me because he's already fed out of his mind. I like that Wukong gets the kills. I think that he needs items. Wukong with items is still really busted. It's just that, like, in past seasons, Wukong had Divine Sunder, so you were able to, like, use that item to bridge you to the rest of the game where Wukong's really good. That's not the same case this season. I think he needs 2-3 items to be functional. Yeah, I don't know if he would have had gold for Dark Seal. But yes, I agree. Dark Seal is the way. Ooh. Alright. What happened here with Woody? I don't like Woody's positioning here. I think the positioning of this bot lane needs to be flipped. Woody needs to match where the Rakan is. Because then you can actually find the handshakes. Yeah. Really nice. Really nice. Good job. Yeah. Spot lane doesn't lane well. Again, like for me, fundamentally, I think that Woody and Betty need to be flipped where they're at in the lane. The Renata needs to match the Rakan. Because then you can always threaten the handshake to cancel the grand entrance. Okay, Cassante gets feasted on. Hey, what happened? I guess, like, this is one of the timers where Cassante does need to all in. Like, you need to ult in at 6 and try and pressure the TF, but Shunji is here to hover. Xin is on the hover, and then bases. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. I mean, it was the right idea from Jose. Just... Yeah, this game's over. It's like, I don't think Xayah gets the function in the mid game. Yeah, he can go fix this wave, and then he's got a timer to move. Nice from Astral to like actually get in here and take stuff, but Junji already has all the camps, so he's 3-0 and again just feasting. And Jose looking for plays here, he actually skipped over a lot of his camps. So I'm kind of curious from Jose's angle. Is there a world where Jose... I mean, for me, like, both objectives are down. I appreciate Jose looking for this, but can't Jose just take his topside camps that are going to be more under threat? I don't think he needs to be bot side now. And he bases and, like, sprints bot and they look for a play. Like, Betty doesn't have flash up for a long time. So I think for me, Jose, like, actually drops quite a bit here for nothing. I don't think we need to skip over Gromp Wolves there. I think we take Gromp Wolves base, then get the rest. I mean, he's so far behind now. Like, he's going to be behind no matter what, but yeah, it's doomed. Like, by doing that, it's matching the Wukong. I think that... My theory is that you can't defend a top lane invade. You can't defend a bot lane invade, just given where bot's at. And so, just take the free resources. You have plenty of time to punish the flash. And 6s weren't even in. So I don't think him being here on this timer is good. I think we just take the resources. Yeah. Oh, boy. Now, like, if the top camps are taken and now we're on bot, we can actually maybe be here for this play. I think Wukong does win it, but we don't get fisted. Again, Betty's no flash, so that is the angle to punish, but no, instead we just get fisted. I think we retook Vision too quickly. Or we took Vision too quickly, and then PSG were able to use 2 turns to get Vision out and make this play. And Jose's doing nothing. Bummer. GG. Really nice gold card here on Jose. Because you can, yeah, he already has Ghost running, so you can get out of the rest. And then Junji is able to kite out the Xayah. Oh my god. The Wukong with the Sundered Sky is so big. Oh, it's really nice. This is really well handled by PSG. I really like how PSG handle this, actually. Like, Woody being here on this timer is quite good. EST have to try something. So they're like, they match the flip. I think that's good understanding from PSG of what to do. It's quite good from PSG. I think this game's won. So this is like one of the few ways that a straw for me can kind of get back into this is by throwing a curveball and trying to like get out of these lanes. And Woody walking up here, they match it. Yeah. I'm a big Wukong fan. And the Kong is 6-01, so Kong actually just runs the game now. If you get this far ahead on Kong, like, it's so easy to just smash your face into the keyboard and win. Because now we're probably going to get Black Cleaver. It's more ability haste and shred, so... Which we already have in the kit. Synergizes really well. It's like, yeah, I mean, this could even be a Shojin game for Junjia. I do think he needs to be a little bit tanky, though. But, like, legitimately, you can go Shojin this game. Yeah. You gotta go Cleaver. Trinity greater than? Ooh. What's up, FQ? We're Trinity fans? What's the theory on that? I think I really like Shojin with the Wukong kit. I'm just curious. Good flash. After you have early kills? Yeah. I probably just was like base. Like Maple just won a chapter and just got good bases after that. They are winning the game so hard, though. Like, I think getting it is just good. First back every game for Ahri. I think that's decent theory. You don't need the mana. And like that, it just fits what Ahri wants to do, right? If you aren't using your level 6 to level 11 or level 13 well as Ahri, then why are we playing Ahri? Trinity feels good? Yeah, Trinity for sure feels good. Okay. And I think Trinity's in a really good spot right now. All right, this game's kind of over. I like the attempt of Herald, by the way. I know it didn't... The driving wasn't perfect, but I think the proper way to play Herald is to have it affect 2 lanes, ideally. If we don't use it to set up the Drake, we should use it to set up 2 lanes. Really nice from Betty. This game is so over. And Straw's stuck responding to the mid push. Then, all right, I guess keep it shoved in. Is Wukong coming into the meta because lane swaps kind of give you a free early game? I think Kong. That's actually a good point, Matt. I think for me, like the thing about Kong is that he's not fast enough. So I think that lane swaps for sure help with that. I think the other thing, he's the only tank killing jungler in meta for one. Yeah, if you don't want to go Kindred or like stuff like that, then yeah. I do think we see Kindred Galio at some point in this tournament. We've got to see Kindred Galio in this tournament. I'm trying to think about why we see more Wukong. I will say that I think there's value in having like guaranteed team fight execute. And Vi's being banned a lot right now, which is a matchup that into Wukong is like decent. I think the way that Wukong has to play that matchup is you got to find Vi level 2, and that's kind of hard to do in lane swap. But Vi's been permabanned. Nice ult from Woody. Really like that ult from Woody. Cody's just cooked now. Yeah, really nice. This game is so over. Okay. This game's wrapped. I think PSG had some nice moments in this one, though, for sure. I think level 1, like they turned a flash advantage mid into 2 kills. They had a really nice hover when Astral tried to save the game with a lane swap. Like they read that play and they were there. Yeah. They turn it into so much. So I think outside of like also I think Woody actually had an okay series. For me, Woody was kind of the liability against FlyQuest. Oh, he has Ven joining us again? Let's go. I mean, Fly collapsed. It was really sad. I mean, do we even care about this? Bet he Bork exits in a 1v1 Zothie. Okay, it doesn't 1v1, but still. Yeah, I think that's a really good call, Nymera. Because it's what enabled the rinse and repeat, right? It's what made that so easy. Nope. This game's over. Holy shit, Cody cannot move. Oh no. I'm also wondering if we see any Rise in this tournament. High key, I think Rise is playable. There are a couple champs sneaking into the meta where I feel like Rise is doable. Yeah, I just don't know if we're gonna see Blind LeBlanc. All right. GG's. Goodbye, Straw. Good job, PSG. Now for the downfall of CB Law. Honestly, guys, at Rise mid, I think Rise top's really risky, especially in lane swaps. Yeah, Loud. I mean, okay, so I will say going into the series, I thought that it was pretty much guaranteed that Loud was going to get out. I thought GAM was a fake team. I mean, obviously their scenario is pretty tough, but I thought Loud actually played top esports very respectably, you know? I thought that it was like a pretty respectable performance. And Loud collapsed. Something about Western Hemisphere teams and collapsing, you know? Please buck the trend, TL. Senilot, I'm so surprised. Oh my god. Okay, this draft is illegal on 15 different levels. I think I could pilot any champ in this game for Loud, and my chance of winning would not decrease too much. Nautilus is so good into this lane, by the way. We gave Senna not, guys. We gave Senna not. I feel like we learned to not give Senna not anymore. I feel like we learned to not give Senna not anymore. And our answer into it is Tristana Rakan. That's crazy. Renekton gets kind of neutralized. I will say this season, the Renekton-Ornn better matchup is better for Renekton. I think Eclipse bought him more time. And not to mention, like Cleaver, you know, is in a really good spot right now. So I'm not as biased against the Renekton-Ornn matchup as I used to be. I just don't know how we function this game. Like, Xin has to go in, and then it's Rakan. Trist should not get to play the game against this. Like, Trist should not be able to move against this. Nautilus is game-breaking to Trist. Okay, I just accidentally hit the 0 button. Let's get in the game. I don't need to talk about this drafts anymore. Trucker, Ornn, Pog. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Renekton-Ornn matchup, like, I mean, Ornn still can really make your life painful in fights, but Renekton does have more options. And like Eclipse really helped him because it's not like you get the shield and then you can pack the healing behind it too. It's really easy to proc against Ornn. You can use Eclipse to tank the brittle auto pretty much. Rick Renekton, all my homies hate Renekton. What's up, Vox? Good to see you. Gonna get my jersey. That was funny. That was a good laugh. I mean, what better way to compliment the wonderful locks of hair you've got cooking right now? This event on Hotline League will be fun. What's up, Surdy? It will be fun. I'm kind of surprised. I guess I'm not surprised we didn't lane swap this game. I feel like we want the Renekton lane into Ornn. And Senna not would cook Renekton in a side. The full clear, though, Xin doesn't get in the face of Lee. He will get Raptor respawn, potentially. Each jungler went for this. Ooh. Kind of surprised he didn't go for this. Nice Q from Croc. Yeah, if Xin gets Raptor respawn, I think his game's a little bit better. He at least gets up top to contest in time. Or to protect from a dive in time. But Lee gets the rest of his map. Oh, boy. I mean, I really don't see how Loud can lose this draft. It literally takes a roam like this from Talia, in which we just blow Flash is not. We're literally able to re-engage. And then Tinones is back on map with like huge econ advantage. I am a Swiftie. We queued up the album. Kiaya is super good mid-game. No, Kiaya is fine. I've seen enough Kiaya to know that Kiaya can actually play. Kiaya is a international event. I don't want to say mainstay, but we've seen a lot of Kiaya over the years. All right, so we shift Senna up. We play Grubs. Senna gets a shit ton of souls from Grubs. I think Grubs is like one of the reasons that Senna is so OP. If you shift up for Grubs, like you're getting 6 souls. If you're able to take them for free. And that's not the little ones that die too, which is also doable. I think Emo just straight up got off on the wrong side of the fight. Oh no, Emo! And while all this is going on, Naut is chilling bot lane against Tristana. Oh my god. Senna gets a plate of econ. Robo gets to walk back and be in good shape. I'm not watching that fight again. I think Emo kind of ran it. I guess the team pushes this, so then they get the Drake. Okay. Nice. We're down for that. Kiaya is going for the cleaver into Croc. That's fine. We are a little bit behind, so that's even more understandable. Yeah, I think if Rumbo had bombies right now, he would be crushing this matchup. I mean, like, I think Bramble is what it is. They did buff the healing on Croc, but he's so far ahead that you like right now you get his steel caps, bombies, and fist. I don't like it if Croc can survive that. Let's send Senna up here. I mean, Knock gets the hold for free. I guess they're prepping the grubs early. Alright, Senna's... Yeah, send Senna wave early. Okay. I guess Robo has TP so that they can do it. For me, this is just a... You don't have to do it on this wave. I guess it was the cannon wave. They get a plate from it. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. I think that kick from Croc, he was trying to bowling ball on the Levi. But you can still see, like, depth charge on the Tristana just makes Trist hate her life. Nautilus and the Tristana, like, Trist really doesn't deal well with Naut and Vi. Especially Vi. There's just a lot of ways to get around the bullshit rocket jump buffer. Like, Dredgeline has, like, 2 different pulls, pretty much. Which is why it's so tricky for Trist to actually buffer that. Can't call Renekton Croc when we have Croc in the game. Fair. This I'd be a bad caster for this game. I like calling Renekton Croc. It's Big Croc. Oh my god, Robo's econ is ridiculous. Okay, so we're going Iceborne? Okay. I mean, I'm down with that. It kind of fits the theme of the comp. Senna gets a wee bit of farm. Bloodsong's in. Robo Croc? Wow. That was greenlit? Cable TV was different. That's funny. I mean, this game is so hard to play as GAM. I really don't like the Trist pick. I don't get why we won Trist. Our ability to sideline lane with the Azir. That's actually something I feel like a lot of teams have picked up now with Azir. I feel like everyone kind of picked up the LPL side laning Azir in this tournament. Like, just getting Nash's Azir and sending him to a turret so he can melt it. I feel like every team pretty much adopted this. Sick. Hooray! Tristana can't play in the Nautilus. Yeah. Yeah, I know you have Nightmare, but I feel like a lot more teams have adapted it in this tournament. I mean, you push crazy fast, yeah. You're so safe on a side. Like, look at this. Fly's a good response to it. Fly plays around their sides really well. Like, the biggest strength of Fly for me is that Blippo Jensen play off each other really well in sides. Like, they will oftentimes shove both sides, and then, like, the other one can reset or make a play into the other if it's contested, and it's quite good. I think they have good angles for it. It's something I think it was that and the team fighting was their biggest strength in LCS. I talked about in the first series in his Talia game, at least. There was one TP where like, he TP ulted and got nothing and then walked bot and then lost another fight because he was just bot with nothing. There's nothing to talk about this game, guys. This game's a fisting. Man, I would have really liked to see Loud against Fnatic instead of Fnatic versus GAM again. GAM just has no chance to win that series. I don't know if Loud has a chance to win that series, but I actually thought, again, they played in the TES, like, decently well. I thought game 1 against Top was respectable. Nice. Really nice. I mean, we're trying to match here as GAM, not take anything. Like, Trista's already under turret. All waves are being shoved in. This game's cooked. Yeah, I think if I was going to make any change in the MSI format, it would be to swap up the lower bracket. I don't know how. I swear to God, Riot needs to pay someone $200,000 a year to just think about tournament formats. Because like they're just in every tournament, it feels like there's something where it's like, why is this the case? Like, why aren't we switching up like lower brackets? You know, like why is there not like a swip swap in the bracket down there? You know, I swear to God, enough people in NA Amateur complain about this where they actually have had good tournament formats. It's not hard. Like the NA tier 2 and tier 3 right now, like I'm actually pretty happy with the formats. It's most tournaments and most esports, yeah. So Apex was in town, and I went to Apex for one day because my friend was casting it, Zephyr. He got me tickets. It was very nice of him. Ben's a great guy. It was very nice of him. Oh, hold on. It's the one angle where GAM can actually win. Their format is really unique and really cool, actually. Croc's in there. I mean, were they throwing? I think they threw here. Oh my God, Chad Easy Love. We didn't kite towards the Ornn, and then Ornn gets cooked. Nice. Good job. Robo gets ult up now. I think he's just got to cast it. So they drop Herald, and they hit the 20-minute Baron. Fucking respect, GAM. I respect this. Yeah, I mean, they get more for it. Unfortunately, they go on the Nautilus, and that was the mistake. Because now, I think there's just no play after this. They just have to get out. And they get TP'd upon. That TP was risky. Nice ult, though. Okay, I guess that's why we save all for Robo. Okay. Now our tempo's doomed, but we did get a lot of gold. But we overstayed. I mean, I'm really down for GAM to hit the Baron and turn. I just think they maybe just don't go on the Not. Like, Not ended up being a tempo killer. Oh, I think Easy Love needs to exit with a team here, too. They just kill Ornn so much faster if Easy Love's with them. That's kind of troll. I know he's trying to get out, but we're opting to just not fight at all as the Trist here. So now tempo got doomed. We're burning TPs to try and save the Baron. Lee goes down, but Baron's secured. Nice from Redbird. Good cancel. He goes down. It's fine. All right, so 3 Barons out for Loud. I mean, Loud definitely overreached a little bit in that top inner. I just there's no world where you want to siege top inner with 4. So does Zir keep on stretching maps. I don't think that turret matters at all in this game. Just wait to take that turret until after Baron. Against an opponent and get eliminated and they move on. I mean, yeah. Like, I'm okay. Like, whoever wins, wins, you know? But this was hilarious. And Robo played as well. Oh my god, he healed and still went down. Oh, it's so sad. Easy love, no. I mean, Loud is... Like, what is Loud doing? We don't need to push for all this, is Loud. Like, take this and respect the tempo and get out. If you take this and get out, then you actually just get to 4-1. Like, you catch this wave low, and then you just 4-1, and you get this all the way in. I mean, I know it, like, inhib, right? But your Ornn can't reach, and you're putting yourself in, like, a losing or a contested situation, at least. And then we kick Croc into the entire team! Croc kicked Croc into the whole team! Holy shit. Well, the old Ornn copy pasta was the best. Oh, I'm not watching this again. Can't believe more people didn't die there. Given how the rest of the game is at, I can, but this is... Like, we're putting ourselves in a losing situation. Or, like, a risky situation when we just don't have to be. Like, that inhibitor, I mean... You're not threatening Soul, so it doesn't matter. I really don't think it matters that much. And this is where the Loud comp, like, is so OP. You just get Senna behind, free firing. Slow down fights for Azir Senna. Everyone kites into you. GG's. GG's Loud. Alright, now let's watch the collapse. Next game. Senna Kench. We have not denied this time. Good job, Gam. We learned. Zeri not into the Senna Kench. So we need to find ways to close the gap if we're Gam. Our answer to that is Ahri into Talia, which I quite like. Talia Viego is not my favorite combo. There isn't a guaranteed way to proc Vi. Or Vi. Proc Talia. Like, for me, Talia has very few ways to actually combo here. I think Talia pick was a little bit of a mistake. It does open up Ahri, which I think Ahri really fits what this team wants to do. I mean, why don't we just take Xin here? Can't we just Xin? And it's chill? Oh. Xin after Monkey? Yeah, I'm a much bigger fan of Xin here. I do think that Xin can be kind of punished, because like Xin doesn't have a buddy to go in with or set up with. But we can find that later in draft. Yeah, I don't know. Regardless. I think this comp for GAM is pretty good. Like, we actually are able to set up for Zeri, we have a lot of ways to close the gap. Huge first target kill reset comp for GAM. Yeah. Viego alt is good for escape. I don't mind it. It has value this game, but I don't think he gets... Like, his setup for resets is bad. Like, for me with Viego, like... We've seen Viego with Senna not. Like, not can set up for Viego to try and get resets. I don't think there's a great way, like, to actually have a good opener to a fight where we get health bar advantage for Viego. That's my kind of grounds for Viego. I think Viego has a lot of perks in the Wukong matchup because your first clear is a lot faster and you can duel Wukong early on to try and slow him down. And then we have Cassante Urgatz. Urgatz is going to melt Cassante later on, but Cassante blind's fine. And then two of Cassante's really bad matchups are taken away here too, so. The 3v3 topside sell. Yeah, I mean, I don't like this combo at all. I hard agree. All right. The GAM bot lane was not very good. So again, I was kind of surprised they were giving away Senna. I feel like Senna's a crutch, but they weren't playing Senna. Standard lanes. Holy shit, Robo? Why is Robo playing the lane like this? Wow. That's bad. That's really bad. Diego went for Wolf start speedy clear. So we don't have any invade angles. Yeah. So Wukong gets out of first clear, like, unharmed. And lanes right now are just kind of fine. Nice. Nice from Easy Love. Croc actually gets in here and is able to deny one camp. So, fan of that. That's really nice for you getting ahead for Grubs. Levi answers, though, but it's spotted. So they can actually go contest. But bot push is in favor of GAM. It's going to have Drake for Grub trade. Ooh. What? What? All right, strategic int to secure Grubs for your team, Pog. I mean, that's nice. Like, Kiaya getting ahead in this is big. I mean, once he gets Cleaver, he really runs this game. Nothing can really deal with Urgot. A nice buffer, but that's easy, man. I'm getting out of that. So first two objectives are secured by Loud. I mean, that's obviously pretty nice. I think GAM's lanes, though, are really good right now for them. Okay, good flash by Kiaya. He just got ult out. That's so worth. If you can bait the W from Robo now, it's like actually kind of doomed. Yeah. Wow, really well played. Route was rotating up. This is really nice from GAM. Really good from Kiaya. Not showed mid to help Ari get pushed to make this happen is 4. And Loud's just late. And Kench is walking bot. Wow. Nice. Good job, GAM. That's fine. I don't care about that. Casante's further behind. Yeah, that was nice. I mean, like, once you get Cleaver, this matchup's just over. Yes, it does. It's a good point. You don't have to double Cleaver if you don't want to. All right, so we're going to try and get Kiaya. He did burn Flash on that play, and you cannot move him. What's going on the other side? And while all this is going on, Zeri in the Tom Kench is just Zeri free farm. Zeri can never really be threatened by Toad. If Zeri dies to Toad, then they should not be a pro player. Nice. This is fine. And there's still a winning angle this game for Loud, though. I just remember they really overshoved. And it is 6 grubs, which is really good for Loud. I think it's a good deny, if anything. Like, GAM, for me, I think they benefit more off grubs in this comp. But like, the Viego's ahead off this, which is needed. Also, I'm a fan of Kraken Slayer Viego in this game. If you have Senatom behind you, I do think that you are kind of responsible for busting tanks. So I think it should be Kraken Sundered Sky. Good flash from Redbird. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. It was so good until it wasn't. Nice shove from Tinones. Yeah. Really nice from Tinones and Robo. Okay. I mean, for me, I this hook's really good. It does bait the rest of the team in, though. Damn. Levi? Yo, that was almost so hype from Levi, though. I don't think Levi gets out, so I'm down for him to cook there. All right. I'm gonna watch the replay of this. I know you usually watch replays. It's a good start. I think we should not all 10-owns. I think that's my solution. I think we do not all 10-owns here. Because we for sure get 10-owns flash. And we see him. We can walk up and not all 10-owns right now. Like, for me, this puts 10-owns in a really shit spot. Like, because he either, if he flashes here, then he's going to knock up Croc. And if he flashes here, then he's isolated from the rest of his team. And he's got mincemeat with no flash now. I think that's my solution. I think ulting Croc was the oopsie here. I can understand wanting to interrupt the Viego. But I actually think that given this scenario, we ult 10-owns. I think that's the one change I'd make. Like the one big change. Because then like he gets knocked up by Levi either way. Like if not, he flashes, he gets separated. Yeah. Okay. I think that puts 10-owns in a really shit spot if you ult him there. Respect to Levi for going for that. That was fun. Oh, man. 10-owns ain't here. What happened? Like, where's the 10-owns TP? Like, what are we doing here is loud. Wow, I think Loud just assumed they had this. But then no one showed, like, because Ari's bot. They not time. Ari's had TP forever. Ari has TP since here. Wow. So 10-owns shifts up. They think they have it, and then he doesn't TP. There's a ward from the TP too. Oh my god. Oh, that's a chuck. I don't know what happened there. Oh my god. Loud lost their fucking minds. Like from here? Just sack bot. Hit mid is to like hit the next wave mid is Talia, and this is yours. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, this is actually crazy. Like if they want to fight, you at least get Ari TP out. Holy shit. That's really bad. Like this is actually terrible. This is actively terrible. I have no idea what Loud's thinking in this scenario. I would refrain from making match fixing jokes against GAM. Wow, that's actively terrible. Wow. All right, so Urgat's 5-1 now. So that lane is more over than what it usually is. Wow, I can't believe what I just saw. Like, legitimately, that's up there for, like, the worst play of the tournament. Oh, wait, no. Emo's Trist was the worst part of the tournament so far. All right, never mind. It's not getting worse than that. Good chunk. I know Wukong clone. Got him. I don't like this TP. Wow. Levi playing around the Wukong clone is huge. If he actually eats those Qs, he is so chunked. All right, they got Zeri out. So they get to retake all this. They still want to wait mid, though? I mean, they have no... Like, Ari, they're giving Ari the angle here. Oh, God. Okay, well, Levi... Whoa. Whoa. All right, that was curious. That's hard. I think Emo and Easy Love should have their positioning swapped here. Put the Zeri on the Drake, maybe you get it. Levi just sold, though, unfortunately. I mean, wow. I guess we weren't expecting to get hit by a Senna Q. Unlucky. That was bad. This is bad. Oh, boy. Don't worry, it gets worse. I assume. Wait, that's a funny interaction. All right, first off, why are we fighting this loud? Sorry, I'm like, this game is so puzzling to me. I mean, I guess we got Easy Love Ghost? Like, why is this our Baron deploy? Holy shit. All right, Loud doesn't deserve to be in this tournament. Why do we not... Why does no one walk bot here? All right, for me, Tino's has to be bot. Get 2 waves going and defend against the Herald. I know the engage from GAM is good, but we have a TP up, you know? Like, we can actually play slower and do this. Also, like, I'm usually pretty against taking drags when you have Baron push, but I do think that we need to set up the map to take the dragon exit. If we're loud. Wow, we actually just went 5 mid. That's crazy. Like, GAM trying to skirmish here is good. They have a Herald push. We're playing Baron, and we have 2 lanes on our side of the map. That's ballistic. Holy shit. This is a crazy sell. All right, so now we retreat to the dragon because our Baron push has sucked ass. That was a ballistic series of events. I cannot believe I just watched that Baron push. I think the best EMEA team should be invited to this event. Or EMEA Masters. It's better than that. That's crazy. Be Sunshine or Rainbow. I'm not talking about GAM. I'm talking about Loud. I cannot believe that, like, the Baron push I just witnessed. We actually opted into having 2 lanes pushed into us with Baron to 5-man. How scared are we of Ahri engaged? Like, that's crazy. This is fine. I'm okay with this. No. Oh, boy. This is disrespectful. This ain't fine. Oh, my God. What a fucking sell. Dude, how hot were the dates that Loud had lined up after this game? They must have had some really hot dates after a 2-0 if they're trying to end the games like this. Oh my God. Well played, Easy Love. Good put, but like, how are we here? Yeah, like, we just have to lean on Senna. Why are we giving away 3 angles? After, like, all the objectives you had were taken. Baron's up in 20 seconds? We just took bot inhibitor. It's 45 seconds till Baron right here. Get the fuck out. You have bot and him for bot push. All you have to do is just go to Baron. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is just depressing. Wow. That's not depressing. Yeah, we do not deserve to... We did not deserve to play against Fnatic. Holy shit. Alright, we get Soul. That's gotta be game, right? I mean, Tinones doesn't have an angle. Like, the wall was used here. Levi's actually just able to live because he's stacking armor. Easy Love goes in and melts. I mean, Easy Love got so many items in that last fight, and then we just get the chase. Nothing can threaten Easy Love if Cassante... Yeah, oh my. Yeah, Easy Love's at 4 items now. And we just... The ult on the Senna from Elio is really good. Like, just get Senna out of the fight. There's... Oh my god. Alright, this is a sell. Also, like, interrupting Kench so Kench couldn't save Viego. I feel like that's the play. You gotta save Viego to have any chance of, like, finding a reset of some sort, but Jesus Christ. I still really think it should be a Kraken on Viego. Like, you have Kench. I think you build Kraken Thunder Sky. I mean, Zeri's full build now. It's very threatening. I think Zeri, like, outside of being fisted by Senna, I think Zeri, like... It's a lot of room for GAM to make space in this comp, and Zeri is just going to melt. Nice escape from Robo. That's actually a good bait. They got a couple big... Like, they got a big cooldown out. Let's wait out Zeri ult.
Timing could be great, but like you said, Cubby.
Zale, 9001. Thanks for the follow. Oh my god. Let them walk in. We have double control wards. Let them walk in. What's up, Bach? Holy shit. Let them walk in. Oh my god. Oh, I Seba. This is terrible. We have a double control board setup. Let them walk in. We're playing fucking Senna. Why are we chasing into Zeri? Holy shit. If they walk in, they get cooked. It's Senna Talia. And we can actually defend against a play like this. Oh my... I cannot watch. This is abhorrent. Like, what if we just hold this? There's nothing they can do. They literally have to do this. Yes. They also didn't have a ward to cover this, but oh, it's so disgusting. They should have spotted this though. Like, doesn't Crab get vision if you go over the portal? Yes, let them walk in. Holy shit. I can't believe, like... Oh, Loud just... Like, I thought Loud played pretty well against TES in Game 1. They actually picked a comp where I'm like, wow, you actually understand how to play this comp. Even if it didn't go well, they have zero understanding of how to play this draft. Like, there's just zero understanding of how to play the Senna draft. This champ is so busted. Wow. This game was hard to watch. Yeah, Levi, get in there. Levi just one-shots people as the Kong. Love to see it. All right, good job, GAM. And GAM took every angle that was presented to them, which was significant. 6 grubs, 0 dragons, easy win. That's how we roll. All right, I don't know why I swapped my face. We got one more game to go. All right, here's one of you guys. I'm gonna do this game, then it's decision time whether I do more or not. After Hotline League, I get at some point, I do want some time to myself. I just don't know if I want that time to be used running outside, getting groceries and food, or if I do everything now and then I get delivery, run inside, and then I get to chill before that. It's decision time. So I'll probably be pretty gassed after Hotline League. All right, regardless. Continue. Last game of this day. Okay, Mirror Draft, Senekench. We drop the Talio, we take a 0, and then we get Akali, which I know Emo is undefeated on, according to the cast. Renekton Sej. It's a really tough team for Akali to actually get through, but this Twisted Fate pick is very good. I feel like TF would have been really valuable for Loud here, given that we are playing into this. It wouldn't give Sej a lot of setup. I think Sej Renekton is okay, but not in gold cards to hold the line for Zeri is quite good. And it's, again, a comp where if this doesn't do a good job at interacting with Zeri, Zeri feels really good this game. And this can be very slippery, so we're playing, like, I like Lee a lot in this draft. We do have the ability to side lane into Azir. And Akali later on, we'll see what kind of build it is into Renekton. I assume it's just going to be a one-shot Akali. I think your Epic Pen's not centered well, by the way. Oh, I can't draw to save my life, my friend. Is Score C9's coach now? Isn't it Reaper? Unless I missed something on the internet. I mean, he might be helping out, but I'm not sure. If Blabber leaked that, that's hilarious. I will check after. Regardless, with standard lanes again. Matched pathing from Lee and Sej, as they're both going bot to top. That makes sense. My emo went Conquer and not Fleet, so a lot of confidence in order to execute this lane correctly. Fleet, like, I mean, Fleet, you just get to cheat the lane entirely. Conquer, like, you do have to be a little bit more careful about the health bar, but I think you're fine. Maybe that's a change after the Azir changes. You don't have to run Fleet anymore. I'm not sure. Potential double crab here for Sej, but Levi snuck in and is hiding. Oh, never mind. I mean... Holy shit. Let's go, Levi. Croc is ballistic for this, by the way. He doesn't proc Aftershock until this. Levi's able to wait it out. I mean, I don't know what Croc is doing. Oh my god, Kiaya. Oh my god, Gam. Okay, Gam was balling. By the way, well... Congrats to Kiaya, by the way, for using all the auto resets on TF. We love that. Oh my god. Yeah, seeded throw by overstaying. They should just get the fuck out. You were 100% correct. If he denies this blast cone, then GAM, like, GAM's out. This is hype, though. All right, so everyone's topside here for Loud. Grubs aren't up yet. And this is kind of like it's sorry, I think. I guess they see this dive coming. Like, Akawi's jailed. I find it really awkward that Rout's walking up here. Can't a solution to this just be... Like, if shit hits the fan, we can have T... Like, we can actually bait them into the dive and see if Tin owns. Like, there's a chance... Like, I feel like Croc should walk around here. Like, my solution to this is if we really think there's a dive, I think Croc needs to walk around. Because, like, right now, TF's not showing. We're playing right into this. Like, we're giving them the 2v1 scenario when we're going to have numbers. So this is really shit. Also, like, Lee Sin, we're just letting Lee Sin proc conquer like this. So we're giving him an advantageous fight. Levi 100% throws. If he has to deny that blast cone. Emo almost played that out. But then it's Redbird doesn't get this wave in. He doesn't have bombies, I guess. Okay. So Rout's just not here in time. Redbird doesn't respect it. So he goes down. It's quite good. Like, Levi gets to rotate out his camps now. And he's 1-1-1. Now he'll be bigger for Grubbos. Smirk Shreds for TF. That's interesting. I guess we're scared of the Sejuani Renekton combo. Senna's basing and Naught's up after this. So Not bailed on this. I really like Not. I mean, Not bailing here ends up being really good for GAM. I really like this walk from Elio. I think this ends up really shifting the power of these Grubs. At least allows Levi to get one. Okay. And it gets Zeri a lot of free time. I like that rotation for GAM. I know they lost out on Grubs, but I feel like the Zeri getting the solo farm and free time is more valuable. And they still got one Grub. It's fine. Croc? Oh, no. Good defense by Levi. Nice. One of the... When Fnatic drafted Zach top R5 into Renekton and 380 carry showing from top legit game for Malphite. No, Malphite wasn't it that game. They needed the carry, though. They needed either a carry jungle or carry top laner. Thanks for hanging out, Nymera. It was fun getting your thoughts as well. But yes, it was unironically a decent game for Malphite. I just think Malphite's not going to be playable in lane swap scenarios. How many games did a Robo play Renekton in this tournament overall? Had to be a lot, probably. Route gets caught. Oh my god. So, I mean, Rout's just late to this play. I don't know why Rout's walking up. Like, given the wave and how Renekton plays it, you are going to be late. I think Rout starved himself of a lot of experience here. Like, if Robo's going to play the wave like this, then it's bad. I do think that given the Sejuani timer, you need to play the wave like this. So, Rout walking in is bad. I think Rout just should go bot. And by not going bot, he gives away a free kill. He also has the most disrespectful walk of all time. Okay. Zeri gets another plate. Solo plate. Really nice. New episode of Jungle was fun. Good discussion. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys want to go check that out. Medic, Brox, and I had fun. Ginny wasn't able to make it. Her power was out, which is unlucky. Whoa. Nice flash. Well played by Emo to dodge out on... Oh my god, the knot found both. Wow. Easy love. I think Rout kind of into this game. Kiaya? Ooh. Wow, GAM. Loud threw the fuck out of this game. I mean, this is just well played by GAM. Like, they're balling out, you know? I'm fine with this. But Rout never went bot. Like, we're level 5 Senna to level 8 Kench at 11 minutes, and the roams were just bad. Damn. This game's... I mean, are we really going to argue that it's no Malphite because we're playing against full AD? That's the hottest take I've ever seen from you, Yanya, and that's saying a lot. I don't think Senna is Rout's ideal champion based on the tape I've seen. I didn't watch CBLOL. Oh, okay. That's better. Came back from meetings. All right. Hope meetings are going well. Oh my god. Like, even if we're TPing to this play, why is Tom Kench TPing to this wave and not behind Azir? Oh my god. Like, he actually can save Azir if he TPs to the right spot. Oh my god. What a sell. I mean, I don't even know what to say, like, about Loud. Like, we didn't play, like, any of the win cons like we actually have as Loud in this game. Like, it should be topside, but we're literally blind dashing into a brush and giving Lee Sin free conquer fight. As Krog. And now we just get to hunt on sides. I didn't like Zac that game. I do think that Fnatic is drafting a lot of Sidelanders that can really stretch the map, like Camille LeBlanc, TF Talia. It was Zach Talia that game. I think they're really trying to cheat tempo with the Sidelanders they're drafting. And even Sion can do that in other ways too with his R. I think it's like been a huge priority for Fnatic in draft and something I'd really think about when I'm going up against that team. Regardless, something I've noticed. I don't think you can out team fight those teams. So I actually think giving ways to cheat tempo where you get more windows, like you can't beat some of those timers you get. I think Fnatic's can out team fight these teams. So I actually think I think the approach is like kind of paying off for them. That was a bit of a reach from GAM. We're just gonna ignore that. They are playing out 3 lanes, which I think you have to as a Kali NTF. So I think GAM's been like they're just gonna out econ now. I do actually watch LEC, and yes, they are, but this is a different tournament. And this is also a team that very heavily prioritizes early game and also skirmishing. So Kali walking here. I guess when did they spot Robo? I guess they spot Robo when he rounds this wall. Oh no, that ward just died. Interesting. I mean, this is just a really rough series from Loud. They get chunked. Like, I mean, they lose all their HP bar for nothing here. And it's against Herald, so you get fisted. Like, whatever you lose harder against the Herald. And then, I don't know what Croc's doing. That's a lot of damage from Zeri. I mean, this team, like, if they don't have good angles, they're so low range outside of the Senna that if Zeri chases them down, that's really bad. Robo was found. Oh my. The Sejalt. I won't flame. It's an okay sidestep by Kiaya. I don't know why we're going on Kiaya there, though. Alright, Renekton's not in this fight at all. I'm just going to wait for another gold card to come in. Oh my god, Levi. And Renekton is able to do some work once he's actually involved in the fight, but because Akali found Renekton didn't get an angle in until it was too late. Very nice. Should be free Baron. Dude, Gam's so happy, man. I mean, they just played the ball out this game. Like, I don't know what else to say. This game was pretty gross from Loud. I think Loud gave him some, like, really good angles to Cam. Just, like, you should not give Cam. And Route gets so far behind that the Zeri was just able... Like, look at where Zeri's at in this game. I think Route's roams were very poor. Just gave Zeri a free game. Nice game from Levi. And Loud can't get anything off sacking the drag. They're a little bit behind. So we start Baron of the turn. I mean, like, we're focusing Robo. At least Levi's kick split Robo from the team. Oh, Ki is actually in trouble. Okay, he's gonna have to... Wait, QSS? Wow. It kind of enables him to go for a play like this if you are Kiaya. So they're able to relink. This angle from GAM wasn't the best. And we're kicking Renekton into the team. I think the dash put Robo into the team, so well played by Robo for that, but... We did get TK, which is quite a big cooldown, and Akali still has ult. So with a lot of cooldowns down, Akali could do work, but I think that's... Oh my god, Loud's gonna hit it. It's crazy. And they always get him off. So this is a little bit sloppy from GAM, but as long as they get him off, then they can they should be able to return the lanes, set their map on fire, and then go back to Baron. Yep. Bot push again. They do have Soul coming up here and a Buck. Nice. I feel like Tinones could be in a side here. Our map, like, if we're gonna play for the Drake, like, I don't know. Robo can't be body, has no TP, but maybe Tinones can like try and fix that wave. It's really hard for him to connect though. Like he would have to base and connect. But I feel like that one time would actually be okay. I do get engaged on. Oh my god, the TK is protecting the Azir, which he needs to do, but their front line just gets melted. Too far up. And it's also hard. Yeah, it's just hard. Game's over. Oh my god. Route. Oh, no, route. Oh no. All right, I guess easy love. Like, that was a good use of GA. I mean, he pretty much 1v2'd for GA. GG's. All right, that's it. Oh my god. BM.